Hi guys, very warm welcome to the recommendation systems with Python lecture. In this section, we are going to develop recommendation systems that will suggest an item to the user based on the similarities of a particular item according to his or her interests. Please note, this will be a very basic recommendation system to suggest similar items. I want to mention that the skill set in recommendation systems could lead you to a very rewarding career that you can build on this course. Once again, this is an optional topic in this course. However, based on the demand, I may put a complete course on developing true, robust recommendation systems in the near future. At this stage, the purpose of this topic is to make you realize that the knowledge you are getting from this course is unique, and this can take you in variety of rewarding and in-demand careers. Regarding this project, we will be working with Movie Lens dataset. The dataset consists of two .csv files, movies.csv and ratings.csv. If you want, you can directly download these files from the provided link. However, for your convenience, both of these files are provided as a part of this course. At the end of this notebook, links to few other datasets are also provided. You can explore them if you really get interested in the recommendation systems. So the first thing what we need to do, we need to create a new notebook. Go to File, New Notebook, Python 3. And let's start working in this notebook. Start with importing numpy as np and import pandas as pd. Now we need to read the data files. Let's read them first. We can read movies.csv in movies and ratings.csv in ratings. Movies equal to pd dot read. You can press tab to autocomplete. So if you press tab again, you will see we only have one movies.csv file. Ratings equal to pd dot read csv ratings.csv. So it's always good to check the head of your data frame. Let's check how the data frame looks like. Movies dot head. So we have movies ID column, title of the movies, and its category or type or genre. So let's check the ratings dot head. So if we look at the ratings, we have user ID, movies ID or movie ID, rating given by a specific user to the movie, and the time at which the rating is given. If you look at both data frame, ratings and movies, they both have movie ID column, which is common. We can merge these two data frames on this common column. Let's merge them. df equal to pd dot merge ratings, and our other data frame is movies, and we want to merge on movie ID. Let's copy and paste here. So let's check the head of our data frame. So Now we have a single data frame with user ID, movie ID, rating, time at which the rating is given, and the title. If you want, you can drop the last column, genre or the category, because we are not going to use this column in this project. So to move forward, let's do some pre-processing on the data now. The first thing that we can do, we can create a data frame that tells us average rating for the movie and number of rating the movie got. To do this, recall the group by method. We can use the group by method here. What we need to do, we need to group by movies on title and then grab the rating column to get its mean so that we have the mean rating of each movie. We can also use sort values with ascending equal to false to rearrange them so that the entries in the data frame will come higher to lower with the mean rating. After that, we can check the data frame. We can do all this in a single line, but let's do this step by step here. So df we can call group by, and we said on title, and then let's grab the rating column which is here and call mean on this thing. Let's see how this looks like. So this is what we are getting actually. So this is all the data is here. Let's apply sort values ascending equal to false. See how it looks like. Now we have the top rated movies on the top. Let's check the head of our data only. So this is what we have. The first movie we got it Burn Up, and then so on. The fifth one we are getting Reality, and they all have the average rating of 5. Now there is a very important situation to consider in this group by operation. What if only 1 or 2 persons have watched a movie and gave a 5-star rating to that movie? On the other hand, there could be a movie that got a good number of ratings between 1 and 5 stars. The average for a movie with more number of ratings will not be 5 because that movie got more rating between 1 and 5, whereas if a movie got only 1 view and 5 rating, average rating for that single view would be 5. Remember, this could be the case in our data as well, and we may want to check the movies with number of ratings now. We can use group by operation on title and grab the rating column. This time, instead of mean, we need count, and the rest is same. So let's copy and paste this code here, and instead of mean, we can call count here, and the rest is same. So here it is. Forrest Gump got 341 number of ratings. On the other hand, at 5, Star Wars 291 rating. Look at both of these data sets. In the first one with average rating of 5 stars, I don't see any movie from the first data frame into the second one. So it looks like the top 5 movies do not have 5-star average rating. And this is fine. You can imagine if a movie, for example, Forrest Gump, got 341 ratings, all ratings must be 5-star to get average value of 5. Many of us may not know even the name of the movie with average 5-star rating, but most of us might be familiar with the movies with most number of ratings, like most number of views, such as Star Wars in the list at 5. So let's create a new data frame call it rating, in which we group the movies with their mean or average rating. Once again, we are going to use group by on title and grabbing the rating column. So this is actually this code again, but we are not going to sort the values. We need this code mean here. Rating is our new data frame, pd dot data frame. We are creating a data frame, and now here it is. We are creating a rating data frame from data frame df, and in that data frame we are grouping the movies on title and grabbing rating and applying mean on that rating. So let's check the rating dot head. Here it is. In this data frame we got the average rating for each movie in the rating column, and the name of the movie is in the title column. This doesn't make much sense for the movies who got several number of ratings as compared to those who got very few ratings. We need to look at the number of ratings as well. So let's create another column in the same data frame ratings. We can again use the group by operation, and this time we are going to use this count one. Let's copy this one, creating a new column n ratings equal to pd dot data frame and passing the code to group by the title and doing count on rating. So let's check the rating dot head. We got the number of rating in n rating, and we got the rating average rating for each movie in the rating column, and the title we have the name of the movie. So now we have the data frame. Let's do some exploratory data analysis. So to do this thing, we need to do some imports first. We need to import matplotlib and cbon, and we need to set matplotlib inline as well. Let's copy some code. So if you want, you can set this style as white as well. Exploratory data analysis is quite important to know more about the data. What we can do, we can plot two histograms side by side, one for number of ratings of the movies and the second for the rating that movie got. So let's create two subplots and unpack the output array immediately using matplotlib. So what we can do, f and pass in ax1 for first subplot and ax2 for the second subplot. We can call plt dot subplot here. We want side by side, so n rows, we want one row, and we want two plots, so n calls equal to 2. We can set the fig size here as well, 10 by 4. The next, let's grab the first one, ax1, and set its title to number of ratings. Let's put some data on this canvas, and ax1 dot we want histogram, and what we want here, rating, and because this is number of ratings, so we have n rating column, and let's set some bin size as well, 30 here. And for the second one, ax2, set its title, rating, and ax2 is, and here we are going to pass rating. We can set bin size here as well. Let's see how the plots look like. Fig size, this should be equal sign here. Let's see, still some problem here. This is again problem here. So it looks good now. Now we see the number of ratings on the left. We learn that most of the movies have 0 or 1 number of ratings. So either people have not watched those movies, and if they have watched, they did not rate them. The first argument somehow make sense because most of the time we prefer to watch only the famous movies. If we look at the right side rating plot, we may find that there are peaks at whole numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is again a usual act. Most of the time, people rate the things with whole numbers, like we do rate the things with whole number as well. Notice there are some movies with average rating 5. So once again, they might be the outstanding movies or may got only very few ratings. You can also point out few movies with very bad rating. However, common thing is most of these movies got average rating between 3 and 4. So another plot what we can see here, the joint plot, just to see the relationship between number of ratings and ratings. So let's use S and S joint plot capability here and pass in X as rating. We have long Y and ratings, and our data frame is rating here. Let's plot this thing here. So this joint plot makes some sense. More the number of rating a movie have, more average rating it will get. Good the movie is, more people will watch it, and the movie will get more number of ratings or reviews. This is a normal act. We also see from the plot that 1 or 2 star movies have very few number of ratings. We stop here and we will continue to develop a recommender system for the similar movies in our next lecture, which is the second part of this project. See you in the next lecture. Good luck.